everyone, welcome back to GrayHack. I got either hacked or got caught by an admin because I didn't get a notification or anything, but all of my applications stopped working. Maybe it was a hard drive failure, maybe memory went out, I don't know. I did notice that those had health bars, which is kind of cool. But either way, I got to start over. So that's what I'm going to do. Fishy fish. And enter. And we're here. Okay. So let's do this again. Today we're going to hack into Wi-Fi. Probably Alim. Yep. He has the best. No, you have the best. We'll probably still go with you. Anyways, I turned off the gift thing so that I can have some fun trying to figure out. I think it's this. How to hack Wi-Fi again. Yep. Okay. And I think it's IW list WLAN 0. Yep. Okay. Now we AirPlay. I believe it's -B for Basid. We're going to go for 78%. Paste. -E. 78%. Paste. Okay, now we wait till we get 7,000 ACKs. Just waiting, just waiting. Yeah. I had an idea too. I'm not going to system harden this time. I'm going to leave everything with the same privileges as they are right now. And I'm going to see how long it takes for me to get traced and caught by admin. And kind of make that what this series will be about, is how fast can I get caught without doing anything. I'm not going to delete logs. You know, I'm going to stay on the servers for forever. Just figure everything out. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Anyway, so we aircrack file.cap. And we have a password. Epic. Okay. Now we can come set up our mail. Oops. Okay. And nab that. Throw that in there and bookmark that. Go to bank. Register. Okay. Now what am I gonna do? Man, I wasn't prepared to start over this time. Okay, where to start? Let's start by installing a couple programs. First one I'm going to install is going to be Viper. And that'll probably be the main focus of this video, is using Viper. File Explorer, up, home, new folder, Volk. Okay. I forgot what I was saying, I apologize. Okay, so now we're going to open code editor for Viper. Paste that, play, allow imports because this is the Viper image. So Viper image, which on the website, which I'll leave in the description below too. You start off with finding images, copying and pasting Viper image.source, making sure that says allow import, make a folder inside your home, your root home, called Volk, and then save the Viper.image. And then you go all the way down to the bottom on GitHub and copy and paste Viper.source. And this one we can just name Viper. And you do not need to allow import. And if you did it correctly, Viper will save. And now you have access to this. You can bring it to your desktop, you know, whatever. And now I'm going to add the bank, search for the shop, come up here, installation, figure out what kind of CPU I have. I have an HGA. I have coupons, so I'm going to upgrade my CPU as soon as I can. Which probably be you. And please have good DDR1. I need at least, yes. Alright, I'm back. I just got a phone call. Okay, so we're gonna, they're both the same, but we're gonna go with the better, oh no. We're gonna go with this one. Oof. Okay, so we use all of our free coupons on getting computer parts at first. That's what I recommend. It kind of speeds things up just a little bit. Not by much, but at least then you're not running on a one-core CPU. Because ouch. Even in real life that would hurt. So now we come and accept the job. I'm also going to install Unity, which I will leave in the description below. That will, oh nope, I need to do this in root. Paste, play, Unity, save. Okay, now I need to run Unity and give it my Hackshop ID. Oh, don't tell me app client wasn't found. Oh, app client wasn't found. Okay, so we're going to do a Popo record first then. And I'm going to use Viper for this one. Why you no work? Huh? Oh, I know why. Because I don't have Meta. Actually, I can get those for free from Pro. Thank you, Crow. I really appreciate that. You should add Appline to this. Now it should work. Nope, what is it missing? Okay, let's ES scan port 0. Meta exploit SO not found. Okay, let's just go to the shop and just buy it then. Oh, wrong shop. My bad. Interesting. Okay. Relaunch. Now it should work. Now it should work. Perfect. Okay. So now we got Viper going. So let's go ahead and nmap that. And we're going to exploit scan probably on criminals. So 3307. Ooh, that's not a bad little CPU. Look at it go. Targets. We got a root computer. And use 2. We're going to use 2 because that's a user shell. I think that's really all we need. We can do other things. In here, like deep scan, sudo to jump path, stuff like that. Add variables, sniff. We can ping. Add objects. I think you can add users too. Add user. No. Okay. Add user. No. Password. I was gonna type out fuck, but I'm just gonna leave it at F. Damn. Okay. Well, anyways, all we need is a shell. So we're here, and we're going to go into the police record and find their email address, or email. oops, wants to modify the charge of aggression to 3 years before it was done. Oh, wrong person. Mine's Albertina Root. Aggression, 3 years. Do math, brain. There we go. Now we completed it. Now we got some muns. And now we can go buy Crow. And now we got Crow. I don't know how this works, but I'm just going to say I don't know how this works, and then leave it at that and see what happens. Okay, so now we're going to come and accept some credentials. And do as many of these as we can with Crow. First we got to end map. Oh shit. First we got to end map. Why don't I have end map? I swear to God I got end map. Did I? Oh, I didn't. Oh my goodness, Robert. What is up with me? Okay. Shop. Main shop, thank you. This is not the main shop I wanted. Come on, just give me the shop. All I want is Nmap. Thank you. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to Nmap that, and then Crow this onto 3306, because that's easier to type than 48741. And we're going to crack this, and it's going to hopefully give us user passwords that we can just send. Nice, we got a root file, so we'll hit 1 and we'll just decipher 0. We'll just decipher root. And nab that password. Send. Customer was satisfied. Delete. Quit. Nmap. Boom. No interesting ports. Okay. Can't do anything about that. At the moment, at least. Maybe or maybe there is. I just don't feel like it. I don't know. And now we crow, boom, 2, 3, 22. Connection is behind the firewall. Damn it. Okay. So we can't do that one quite yet either. Nmap. Crow. Paste. Port 80. Okay. Sorry. We have a user shell, so we'll use that. We'll decipher root again. I know it's easier to do these ones phishing, but I don't care. This is just as fast in my opinion, if not faster. Oh, you want the login credentials of Useem. Oops. Okay. Kong. King Kong. Kong King. Okay. And that's all we can do for that. So let's see how much money we got. $190. Really? You only allowed me to do one job? That's kind of stupid. Okay. Weird. I wonder if that's a bug. Or is it saying it this whole time? I don't know. Weird. Anyways, let's do one more Popo record. And then I'm gonna call it a day. Okay, so not that. Okay, so we're gonna focus on Viper. Like sorry I'm jumping around so much. I said at the beginning of the video I'm gonna focus on Viper, and then I went to Crow. Now I'm back to Viper. From here on out, I am just going to focus on Viper. So we need to, sorry, my brain kind of farted there for a second. We need to nmap, exploit scan with the ports of, let's see here. Which one do we want? Let's just do port 80. Port 80s are always juicy. I like them. Okay. Targets. Okay, so if we use 2, what can we do? So the nice thing about Viper is what you can use is in green, and what you can't use is in red. And because we're not in roots, there's only so much we can do. Rights, that looks about right. It's either rights or cat. Prints a file. Cats. Cats. etc password. Got it. Okay. So now we can return and targets. We have a guest shell, so we can hit 1. And before we do that, oops. Okay. Use 1, and then we'll crack this really quick so that we can get root user when we get into the shell. There we go, found the password. So now we can just open shell, sudo s, and go into whatever. Now we're in roots. And now we can open police record. I'm doing this the long way just so I can show you guys what you can do with Viper. I only know so much. I'll also try and find a link to his channel and leave it in the description below. But the guy that made it has a YouTube channel. It's Pluto or something. No, it's Pluto's for 5 shell. I forget his name. But anyways, he does a really good job explaining how to actually use Viper. So anyways, we're looking for Kimball Denzi. Goodbye. Just delete everyone's record. Okay. And we'll add, yeah, sure, robbery to yours. Perfect. Okay. And now we're back. Alright. So there was a Viper mission. And since I promised that I would focus on Viper, I'm going to do another Popo mission with Viper. I'll drop Volk over here. Boom. Okay. Got it as straight as I can. Okay. So my advice was, when you're first starting off with Viper, grab a notepad and write down what you need to type out until it becomes muscle memory. Took me a minute. I still look at it every now and then. So we're going to target 3306. So exploit scan 3306. Targets. All we have is guest. So I want to see what we can do through Viper with guest. So cat etc password. Permission denied. Can we move a directory? Okay. Move etc to home guest. Oh, move etc to home guest. Okay, cat home guest etc password file not found. I have no idea what the fuck I just did, but I did something. I really hope I didn't do that to myself. That'd be kind of funny. Anyways, we have no shells. So how do you set up a jump again? Gray hack zipper in-depth guide. That's right, FS. Forgot about FS. Yeah, we don't have access to anything. Okay. So we're gonna jump, because I forgot about that, to home guest. And now I'm gonna FS again. And our jump file is there. Perfect. And now we're going to put meta exploit into that folder. So put lib meta exploit .so into home guest. Okay. ls. Make sure everything is it is not there. Okay. I have some feeling something's wrong here. I don't know what's going on. So we're going to start over again. Wait, 3306 is what we were going after. So we're going to exploit scan 3306. Type in targets. Oh, nothing but guest shells. Wow. Okay, let's try a different port. Let's try port 21. Oops, my headphones fell off. Okay. Targets. nothing but guest again. That is weird. I have not once seen that before. And they're all on the same IP. Is that normal? I think that's normal. The last one was port 80. Swear to God, this one comes up with all guests too. I'm gonna be a little upset. Root file, root computer. Okay, so we can use 10 if you type use. And cat etc password. And now we have that. And then we can use 6 and crack this super quick. Okay, now I believe we can sudo from here. Yep. Okay. So sudo root password. Nope, okay, we'll just shell. And sudo s paste. Okay. Now we can police record and find Doug Utrecht. Wants to modify murder to 4 years before it was done. You got it, buddy. Now we can exit out of that. And let's do another Popo record. With Viber again. Okay, so again we're going to nmap, paste, and we're going to exploit scan, and we're going to choose a ports. We have a lot of ports. Let's choose one that we don't normally use, just to be a little spunky. Let's try 3311. Okay, so ESScan 3311. Oh, connection refused behind the firewall. Kernel router 484. Huh. Okay. So exploit scan. So I'm assuming everything okay, let's try 3306. Okay, that one's not behind the firewall. Man, I guess that's what I get for being spunky, huh? Damn it. Okay. targets. Okay, we only have guest shell, so let's do a different one. Ports 3307. Don't know if anything new will pop up, but we might as well try. We'll see what's on the computer itself. Nope. Okay, last one. It's port 80. Type in targets, and we have a root shell. We'll just immediately drop in the shell, pull out that police record, find Penrod Eju. Penrod wants fraud 6 years beforehand. Oops. What was it at? 98, so it's 92. Customer satisfied with the job. Perfect. Now we're going to delete a couple things, and I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the description below. Or below the description. Whatever. And as always, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.